My people, how are they now? I hope everyone is doing fine. Wow, wonders they say shall never end. Wonders that surprises us keeps on happening. You know, we live on earth. We are humans. Could be very, very funny. Humans could be very, very funny. Sometimes they act in ways that surprises you. They act in ways you can never imagine. So this story actually is not a recent story. It happened some months up to 2 years ago. So there was this man. He married his wife. They got married in Italy actually. So they lived in Italy for some time and they decided to relocate to Spain. So they came to Spain to continue their life, you know. They married legally. They married both. They are actually from Nigeria, you know, and the wife is, you know, the wife was hustling there, you know, using the Nigerian terms. Hustling for a lady means walking on the streets as a hooker or whatever you may call them. In Nigeria we call them ashawo or losho. So she was actually an ashawo. So when they came to Spain, she continued the ashawo business. Though they were married, you know. It's really funny how a man will get married to his wife and still allow the wife to continue such a job. The wife was doing that particular work before they got married. So after they got married, he still allowed the woman to continue working on the streets. So this woman met a Spanish guy, a young Spanish guy, who was doing very well for himself and was taking very good care of this lady. And this man on his own part was a bully. He was maltreating this woman, treating her without respect, making her feel less of a woman. All her effort, the man never appreciated it. All the money she made, the man squandered it drinking and, squandering the money. And the woman was tired of his behavior. So when she met this Spanish guy, the Spanish guy was, he came as a client and he used to take her home. They finished their business and she goes home. The husband was okay with it. He was happy because the guy was paying the wife a lot of money. So the woman was bringing a lot of money home. And so he never had any issues with that. As the guy kept on coming and treating the woman right. Normally as a woman who has never been felt loved by any man, treated right by any man, meeting somebody that treats her like a queen definitely will win her over. And that was how this guy won her over. She eventually fell in love with this guy, and the guy himself fell in love with her. So what happened? This young woman agreed with the man didn't know, the young guy didn't know that the woman was married, because the woman never told him that she was married. She actually introduced the husband as a family member, a cousin or something like that. So the young man never knew that she was married, or she was ever able to agree with the man to get married with him. And she never let the husband know of this arrangement. So what happened? She knew that every evening the husband will go out to go and drink with his friends, squandering her money and misbehaving. So she waited. The husband left. She came that day, packed all her things, put inside the car, and boom, she left the house. She went and packed into this young man's house, this Spanish guy, and started living with the man. And the husband, all the while that the wife was going to meet this young man, the husband never went with her. So we didn't know where the young man lived. The wife went to live with this guy. The man waited, hoping that the wife would come back. The wife didn't come back. Then he called the wife. No picking. He called again, no picking. Then all of a sudden, her phone went off. She switched off her phone. The man could not reach her again. The man could not reach her again. For a very long time, he informed people that she was looking for the wife, this and that, until one day, about 2 weeks later, the woman called him and told him that she was okay where she was, that he doesn't have to bother looking for her, that she was done with the marriage. She was over with the marriage. The man shouted and screamed. You know, usually whenever they had issues, he would shout and scream on the woman and, beat her and all those things, and the woman would be intimidated and, obey whatever he was saying. But this time around, the woman had wings. She had power, because somebody had given her the wings she needed. Somebody had given her the strength she needed. She stood her ground. So when the man was threatening her, she told the man that if he continued threatening her, she would go and call the police, and she would tell the police how he has been abusing her. With that, the man kept quiet, and from that day, the marriage ended. This is a true life story. This lady I'm talking about is from Benin in Nigeria. Even the man, the husband himself, is also from Benin. That was how this man lost his wife. Lost the wife to this Spanish guy. And they have been living together since then. Up till now, they even have a child together. They have been living together happily from that particular time till now. You see, when you don't value what you have, someone that values it will come and help you to take care of it. That's why they say that some people don't know the value of what they have until they lose it. The man lost the wife because of his stupidity. He lost the wife because of his stupidity, and the woman was able to meet somebody that valued her, somebody that took care of her, and somebody that treated her right and made her feel that she was the best thing that God ever created. This story is both to entertain you, stir up your thinking faculty, that you may think and that you may find one or two lessons from this, because we learn every day. We learn every day by what happened to other people. We use them to learn our own Listen, whatever you have today, value it, treasure it, treat it right. If not, someone who will value it, who will see value in that thing, will come from nowhere and take care of it for you. And once that happens, you've lost and you will lose forever. Thank you and God bless. I hope you share this. I'm going to keep on bringing you more stories from here in Europe and across the world. Bye. See you soon. Ciao.